to the Murphy family and Eddie Murphy himself. Like I said, I am sorry. I do not really know you. Like I said, a lot of my decisions are the decisions that made Eddie Murphy who he is today. A lot of the things. And like I said, I believe he might be a changed man. I think he might have changed. I don't know. I had hope in him. I felt that he could become a good person and a good father and be a better person. And like I say, I know he's come a long ways. Like I said, if you knew him when he was young, you would probably know that he's come a long ways. And like I say, I apologize to his family and other people for some things. Anyway, like I said, I had some problems. I had Rodney and Rosalie. I'll be your nose, your eyes, your ears, and like I said, Rodney is shit. Rosalie is shit. Mike and his shit brother are both shit. They're fucking idiots that have no comprehension of what it's like to lead or rule. I said, Rick Bush, or Rick Bash, my next door neighbor, the Jehovah's Witness, basically just saw Easy Street. And is a fucking idiot as well. Had no comprehension of what power is, or what power does, or what reality really is. And like I said, honestly, if someone went over and showed Rick Bush, or Rick Bash, or Godney, or aka Rodney Dean Briley, exactly what kind of things are in the world, I really wouldn't care. They deserve it considering what they did to me. They came on to me when I was a child and started trying to intimidate and threaten me. They had no comprehension of anything. Thought I was a spoiled brat, and then they tried to do the, like I was some sort of monster or something. Like I said, they're fucking pieces of shit, through and through. They don't know what it's like to have your people starving. They don't know what it's like to be of anything other than fucking idiots, I think. Anyway, like I said, it's very likely that both Rodney and Rosalie and Mike and his brother are probably going to be tortured for thousands of years after this. I don't really care, honestly. Like I would tell them, you made your bed, and thousands or millions of people died. They thought that they could get away with it. They thought they could say that Lucifer had possessed them and that they could do whatever they wanted. So did other people. And then they thought they could just kill me. Anyway, it caused the death and torture. Like I said, the humans or people were torturing 1.5 life forms. You know the little guys? You know the little guy with the Hawaiian hat? The little straw hat and the Hawaiian shirt? That's about 1.5. There's a picture of him standing with another astronaut. They took them and they tortured them. And they tried to get information out of them. Like I said, they were an advanced race of 1.5 million years older than the human race. 1.5 million years they had been in existence before you came along, before the human race probably. And some government official thought they could just grab quite a few of them and then torture them until they gave up technology and information. Just like as if they were a Chinese person or anyone else. I don't know who ordered it. Like I said, the abduction and torture of a sentient species coming from a race that is 1.5 million years older than the human race and the creator of the dinosaurs. Like I say, stupid much? Like, they were basically peaceful and pacifist and just explorers just like me and builders. They were not a warrior race before. And when the human race did first strike, and Rodney was like, we're going to kill him in the we're going to burn him out of the we're going to blah, blah, being all gung-ho. I was like, you are attacking a life form type that is 1.5 million years older than you and more, way the hell more advanced. Like, I was like, they're going to kill you. They're going to find you, and there's not going to be anywhere in this universe where they can't find you. They're superior advanced. They are a lot smaller. They can withstand G's a lot higher than a human life form type, and they could be a lot more dangerous if they wanted to. And like I say, when the humans were trying to nuke them and basically eradicate their life form type, they simply said humans want to play. Like I know you might hate me. Like I say, I'm sorry. I'm not spoiled, I'm not a brat. I am burdened with the responsibility of being a leader, the responsibility of being a creator. And like I said, those little 1.5 guys had every bit of technology that you had and more. If they wanted to eradicate you and wipe you from the face of the earth and out of existence, they probably could have. They were before you by a couple hundred years, a couple thousand years. They could simply help me not, or make sure that I never created you. And you would have never existed. Nor would I. Anyway, like I said, you are born and you think things and feel things, and you have the freedom to say whatever you want. You have the freedom to protest. You have the freedom to yell. You have the freedom to even act irresponsibly. But I make these videos so you understand. So you can understand what they did, what they were doing. How Nixon and JFK and Rodney and a bunch of other people thought that the human race could be space conquerors. Like I say, the human race is 1.5 tall, about 50 grams. They can travel a lot faster, a lot farther, and be a lot more deadly than you could ever be in your big bodies. And you attacked them and tortured them. You attacked and tortured my exoskeletons, trying to get advanced information, advanced technology. Like I said, while it wasn't you, the population, it was Nixon, JFK, or some fucking idiot so-called leader or president. Possibly Rodney and Rick Bush. There is no possible way that the human race could ever face that. Only an idiot or someone who's suicidal would actually attack them. And attacking two advanced races having been in existence 1 billion years before the human race, and one of them having been in existence before endoskeleton life forms ever existed? Like, either nuts or psycho or just fucking stupid. Anyway, I just make these videos so the population, so the people of Earth, so everyone knows what the White House was doing. What some supposed leader, Rodney or Trumpy or Rick Bush or someone who thought they were in command and control was doing to the rest of the life forms in the Earth. So when they come to torture you, when they come to kill you, you'll know why. Anyway, like I said, all I needed to tell you is that I am Lucifer Star, the actual one. So you understand. And anyone who knew Lucifer Star, anyone who knows me, who knew me, knows I'm perfectly honest to the best of my abilities. Like I said, I don't want innocent people hurt. The Irish were a very good group, very loyal, very honest, and just simply doing what they thought was best. And they worked very hard. Even the black people worked hard. Like I said, I think it was Thomas Garvey's, or Garvey's wife that would talk about how his eyes would light up at the sight of it or something. There's something about something he had, something he got, that would just turn him into like a kid. I forget, the women used to talk to me about the men. The women used to talk to me about people. And I said, I love you. I care about you. I want you to be okay. But there are, or were, some epic stupid people. Maybe it was Rodney, maybe it was Rosalie, maybe it was Rick Bush. Maybe it was Mr. I'll Never Die, I'll Never Grow Old, Jimmy Carter. Or maybe it was arm chopping off Nixon. Like I said, Nixon got in a war with the biker group, Hells Angels. Like I said, in the old days, they used to tour together. There are pictures of JFK and basically the Hells Angels, or some biker groups in Europe. Anyway, but the children need to know. You need to know what's happened. The only reason why I make these videos. Like I said, I'm 90 trillion years old. I don't care. I'm sorry. Everyone made mistakes. That's why I forgave you. That's why I said, why don't we just make the clean slate and just try and move on. So we can get back to the way we were. You know, the black people made mistakes. The white people made mistakes. The Irish people made mistakes. Well, I don't know. some Irish would be like, no, we didn't. Some people made mistakes. But it wasn't the people's fault. And it's not your fault. Anyway. Truth is, Rodney and Rick Bush and a couple other people are just scared to death because they know that there's no end, that they will be found. They will be hunted down and plucked from time and space, and their torture will last hundreds or thousands of years. And there's nothing that can stop that. They've done too much. So, anyway, like I said, I wanted to talk to Eddie Murphy to find out his side of things, to find out the truth from him. You know, a lot of people didn't understand. That's why I make these videos, so you can understand, so everyone else can understand. And some other people understood and knew a lot, and they were like, you know, they didn't know who I was. They didn't know what the White House is. They didn't know that house right there next to the White Washington D.C. building was Lucifer White Star's house. The creator of 12 types of life forms and 800 galaxies or 12 galaxies. Some idiot just moved in there and thought that it was just another house. Started wearing my LS cufflinks. Talk about the wrong house. Even Rodney just probably thought I was just some rich person, or just thought I was just some whatever person. Anyway. Like I said, I have no mercy for Rick Bush or for Rick Bush. He deserves to be tortured and killed. Rodney, he's just stupid as fuck. I don't think he wanted to do things the way they did. I think he was convinced by someone. He used to be a good man. Stupid maybe, but what's it called? Somebody might have said, Rodney, you're stupid. Enjoy the privilege. Like at one point in time, he was just a young, stupid kid. Had no concept of anything. Anyway. Christine, she's a bitch and she deserves to be tortured, probably. Like, she's a stupid as fuck piece of shit. I don't know. Trust me, I hate her for some reason. Usually I'm not wrong about hating people. Usually when I hate someone, it's for a good reason. Like I said, even John McCain.